Hey everybody, how are you? I am so excited about this DIY. I talked the other day on what I was going to be making. I said we were going to do gingerbread. Well, I am going to do some of my old gingerbreads, but this one, you guys, if you have these, if you got these from the Dollar Tree, or go see if your Dollar Tree has any more of these cutouts. All they are foam cutouts, and I backed them and put the lightweight spackle on them to look like they were frosted like a cookie. Guys, these are perfect if you don't want to do the salt dough or the cinnamon and applesauce. You guys look at these. These turned out adorable, and I am going to show you exactly how I did it. So get your lightweight spackle. If you don't have these cutouts, just get some cereal boxes or some cardboard that you have and meet me in my craft room. Hey everybody, how are you? We are back with another DIY coming up with gingerbread. Now, everyone that was with me last year, you know I did a whole series on gingerbread. And this year, I'm going to do the applesauce gingerbread men again, the little ones. I'm not going to do the big ones. I will probably do the ones with the bread dough, or I might use clay, not sure. But I also cut out some gingerbread shapes out of a cereal box because when I was at the Dollar Tree, I saw these cute little gingerbread. And they're just about the size I want for my garland in my kitchen. But they're too flimsy, okay? So I'm doing 3 different types of gingerbread, and I'm also doing this so for people that don't want to do the cinnamon or applesauce or clay or whatever, all you need is a cereal box, go to the Dollar Tree, and really, in all honesty, you really wouldn't even need these if you just wanted to cut up some cardboard or a cereal box, okay? I'm using these because I thought they were cute, and it's going to add just a little bit more bulk to the cereal box, okay? Plus I won't have to paint it. Now you could definitely use just the cereal box and paint it. It's no big deal, whatever you want to do. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use my little cutouts from the Dollar Tree so I don't have to paint it. Now what I'm going to use to adhere these is Mod Podge, and I'm going to decorate them with the spackle, aka icing, which I do with my faux treats, and I did use also in my cookies, which I'm going to be making sugar cookies for Christmas. But I'm going to use this opposed to paint or rickrack, because it's going to make it look more like a real gingerbread cookie. So that's what I'm doing there. You don't have to do that. You can use paint, rickrack, whatever you want. And I just took some of my lightweight spackle, put it in one of my containers that I keep after I have my yogurt, because it has a lid that keeps it airtight. And I put some white paint, so this, I will be using a lot of this in my DIYs to come. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to glue these gingerbread together, okay, and get the best fit that you can. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to glue this, and I'm just going to do one on camera. And I am not one to do the whole thing, and do the process where I glue every one of them. You know, to me it's just a waste of your time. Once you watch it once, that's all you need to see. So I'm just going to take my Mod Podge, and I'm not going to use a lot, I'm just going to lightly coat the whole thing, okay? Okay, and if I've missed anything, it's no big deal. I can just touch it up. I don't have a brayer. Actually, I should get one to really get this down good, but the side of my hand will be just as good. That's what I'm going to do with these. So I showed you that. As soon as I get the others glued on, I'll be back. Okay, so I've got 3 going on right now, and I'm going to start putting the spackle, and I'm going to do it just like you would. Well, I'm going to do it a little different. I was going to say I'm going to do it like you would if you were just icing a gingerbread cookie, which in essence I am, only it's faux. But I'm going to outline the whole thing. I'm just going to outline it with no face. And again, you feel, you know, do whatever you want to do. Let me take this rubber. Now, you can keep your spackle, like I've said before when I do my faux desserts. If you keep a baggie over this part, and what I do is I take a wet paper towel, put a wet paper towel over the nose of the tip, and then I put it in a Ziploc. This will last 2 or 3 weeks and be perfectly fine as long as you have it secured up here as well. I mean, you just can't leave it open or it's going to dry. But if you think, oh, you know, I put some in a bag, but I'm not going to use it all, you know, today or tomorrow, but I will, you know, in a week or whatever, you know, just go ahead and do what I just said, and it'll last. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just twisting this tight, and I'm going to try to do this so you can see. And I'm just going at the very edge. And now a lot of times people will pipe on just like a little line. I'm making it roughly. And I may do these, you know, all different. I'll just put a different tip on. Just trying to do this so you can see me doing it. I'm just trying to get, you know, where it looks like this just goes with the way I decorate. I like the fluffy look. Like I said, this isn't traditional as far as the way I'm icing it, I don't think. And I may use different tips and do some differently, you know. They don't all have to be the same. And you'd be surprised how much spackle you use. Even doing just this, it takes quite a bit. And I have a lot of stuff that I'm doing with spackle, so I'm going to have to go buy another half gallon of it. Okay, so there's my outline. And then I'm going to come in, and this one, let's see, how do I want to do this one? That's how I'm going to leave that one. This one, I think I'm going to do a combination. Looks like she has long hair right now. Then I'll make more and I'll use a different tip and I'll give it a completely different look. Okay. Like I said, I'm going to get one more tip and then I'll go ahead and do another one. Okay guys, so this is what I did with the other. I'll show you everything and where I put it because the others are not real close to where I can get to them. But I took I don't even know what, this is kind of like the one you write with, like names and all. And I just went around the whole gingerbread and then did a zigzag. And then this one I just did kind of a scallop and some buttons, and I did buttons as well on this one, but again, no faces. Okay, so that is another way of making your gingerbread. Remember, the world's a better place because you're in it. Don't ever, ever forget that. Let me know if you're going to make some. Talk to you soon.